looks the same, but the environments themselves, it's like, it's that crazy point in the NES life cycle where games like Jackie Chan's Kung Fu looked like it was running on a 16-bit console when it was still just an 8-bit game. People like Sivak really are in the true spirit of NES development, really getting the most out of this little machine here.
Yeah. So, Tom's freaking out because you see that waterfall thing, it's pretty boss.
Yeah.
It's hard to code.
It is. It's without, like, totally screwing with your eyes. Oh, God. Damn it, Sivak. Jordan! That's his real name. With a last name that I can't pronounce.
You can't... They don't teach classes on how to code NES, so...
He had to teach himself all of this.
All of it. Every single part of this game.
One guy.
One guy, one game, 2 cups, one girl.
One guy, 1 cart. One guy, 2 carts?
Actually, technically, yes, because it's...
2 games, that's right, 1 and 2.
Yep.
The Fortress of Peril and the Mountain of Torment.
Just after you get done praising him, you damn him. Yes, it's just like, yes, you're an amazing person, but god damn it, you're a crafty bastard!
Yep.
Oh, my legs, they feel funny.
Yeah, he actually had a panel at MagFest 9 to talk about the development of this. And he asked, like, hey, can you record this for me? Like, absolutely. And on it, we got a and I'll see if I can't link to it, because we got an impromptu how many lives to the first boss, and Jared was there. And Jared was the one that bravely decided to pick up the controller to see how many lives it would take to get to the first boss and beat it. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I don't remember. I think it was like 25 or something like that, which was better than his how many lives for the first boss for Battle Kid 1, which was 49.
Magus Silver would like to point out that he made NES games before Battle Kid, like Mystic Pillars.
Yes,
it's because it takes time to make a game like this to learn different.
And Mystic Pillars was a puzzle game, which in all comparison is much simpler compared to what you're seeing right here, like that waterfall, or the breaking ice, or glass.
On top of the waterfall, I don't know if you can go back and look at it, but when it hits the platform, it actually
it spills away, yeah. That's so cool. It's sploosh, sploosh. For those of you guys who are fans of Wind Waker, sploosh.
Sploosh. I love that guy.
Yeah, him and his brother, which I would say they're the same person, but they don't want you to believe that in the game.
I want to find the video of Battle Kid Jared versus Brent. I wish Brent would do a comedic games with lyrics for this. I don't think he would, because it's not a popular, classic NES game, because it's new.
I kind of already did the beginning, one hit, that's it, so I could just find something for what the middle would be the chorus. Could send it to, it's like, you have full credit for it, take it. I'm totally fine with that. I would do that.
Viscus says Wind Waker is the only Zelda he's ever played. Dude, Wind Waker is decent, but oh my god, you're missing out. Seriously.
It's a great place to start.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm not going to say it's the easiest one, but it's pretty easy.
But it only gets better.
Yeah, and I just went in a circle. There's no reason to go down other than to fuck with you and waste time, to think you're going somewhere. Wow. Sivak, buddy, what are you doing? You just play you happy, but you. God damn it. Oh. Huh?
Are you coming to come nest in here? Damn it.
Nesting time?
Mom is coming.
Get me that video. Yes, Kaden, I will get you that video ASAP. Because I actually was holding my camera trying to record at the same time, and Craig broke my camera at MagFest by accident. So a lot of my videos got, completely lost. I lost the entire AVGN panel, I lost Jordan's panel, I lost,
Dark Hyrule Lord says to go up into the right.
Up and to the right, okay. That's actually where the waterfall is, so that makes perfect sense. So don't go chasing waterfalls. Hey, it's 1993.
TLC is a badass band. Full of 3 girls who sing lots of choruses and harmonies. They are what I was raised on in the 1990s.
Don't you go making them phony calls. Stick to the 7-digit numbers you're used to. It's Weird Al.
Yeah. No, Ken wants the battle killed face off between Brent and Jared.
Wait, between Brent and Jared?
Yeah.
That should be on the site. And they're actually, funny story, at the MagFest 10 live recording of Side Scrollers, when they got James and Brent on the table to talk about everything, and then they were talking about, like, Jordan was there sitting in the back of the room, and then Brent actually said, okay, big question, your game, what's it, aspect ratio 16:9 or 4:3? And then you just hear out of the back Jordan go, 4:3! And then he just turns right to Craig and said, see, I told you! It's like, what difference does it make? It's like, because that means you're not being able to go across the screen and say, that's why I kept dying. It's like, oh, hey, Craig, how about you play a game that, you know, you make me play a game that I've never played before, and we're gonna film it all of a sudden. And then it's just like, oh, shit. Brent really got put on the spot.
Kanan, why are you curling into a ball? Is it a comfy ball or a pain ball? Cause I'm splayed out. Like a starfish.
She ran out of tequila.
No!
I don't know.
I drank like half a bottle of wine. I'm feeling great. and a shot of vodka.
You should get some more vodka.
No, we're out of vodka. I'm not gonna buy another bottle.
You need to put some orange juice in that vodka.
Biscuit says, I didn't like the style of Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are too old for me to enjoy. Biscuit,
old? What do you mean old?
I don't understand what you mean by old. I think
I actually
the original...
really like Twilight Princess because it was dark. Like, it reminded me of a dream that I had when Soul Calibur 2 came out, and all the promotional videos were featuring Link. So there was this thing where he tackled Keelik and started beating him in the head with the Master Sword. I was like, oh my god, and then it came to me in a dream, The Legend of Zelda, The Dark Age of Hyrule, and I was like, you know, and that's pretty much what Twilight Princess ended up being. Things are not okay, things are not happy, and, you know...
When are things ever happy in Hyrule?
Well, it is until about 3 hours in after you beat the first boss.
Dude, like, Twilight Princess was like right on the... Was it a launch title for the Wii?
It was one of the last games released for the GameCube, and one of the first games for the Wii. It was out there at launch.
Yeah, this
Couldn't
is like...
have started the system any better. It's like, we're gonna give you a fucking Zelda game out of the gate. Like, holy shit! Nintendo was one. Because, you know, having a Mario game out of the gate really is what made the console big. That probably would have helped the GameCube a lot if Super Mario Sunshine was out when the GameCube first came out. But you got a fucking Zelda game? Day and date?
It's not Twilight graphics, man. It's Nintendo graphics in general. Anyway.
Twilight graphics? What?
Yeah, Twilight Princess graphics were meh, he said. But...
It's the art style, dude.
Yeah.
And a really good art style, well, at least in my opinion.
When I was playing Twilight Princess, I hadn't had a lot of, I guess, experience with the Wii. So the first time that Midna kind of like, you know, like out of the Wii
Dude, Min is the best sidekick ever.
Dark in my living room, and I freaked the fuck out.
Oh, especially when it's coming from the speaker on the Wiimote.
Exactly, it laughed in my hand. I was like, ah! Ah!
You like how you talk on the phone in No More Heroes with that?
Oh god, that was always really great.
I loved that.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it's... Oof.
As for Zelda's being too old to beat, I think that is an oversight, especially about Ocarina of Time. I mean, granted, the graphics are, you know, typical, whatever. But if you have a 3DS, you can play it on the 3DS, and the graphics are updated, and it's good.
Yeah, the visuals on the 3DS version is much closer to what the art style. Because if you look at any of the Zeldas from 1 to 3, the art style is pretty consistent. They hired a new artist to do Ocarina, and it was a huge, sharp left turn. And the N64 version never really got close to what that guy was shooting for. And on the DS, well, yeah, they did. And that's the kind of good thing about, and I know Craig kind of gave a scathing review of it, but being able to save anywhere makes for a great handheld game, and Ocarina let you save anywhere from the outset, so you really kind of got like the best version of that. Fucking hell.
Where's Clip of the Week? Someone said it was out, and someone asked if I...
What about the GBA games? Dude, Minish Cap on Game Boy Advance was probably the best one they did, and shocker, get this, it was by Capcom. Capcom developed Minish Cap.
I actually enjoyed Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Also developed by Capcom. Yeah, and it was funny because you got to see a side of Princess Zelda that you never see. She had like a major case of ADD in Minish Cap. Because you go like, it's kind of like the beginning of Chrono Trigger where you go to like the Centennial Fair! And like you're taking Princess Zelda around and to do stuff and everything. And she's like, oh, look at that minstrel, he's playing such a great song. Oh, a kitty! And she just takes off running right out of there. It's like, what the hell?
I never played Minish Cap or Spirit Tracks, so I couldn't give an honest opinion on those. But I mean, if you go back to the original Zelda.
Oh, go ahead.
If you go back to the original Zelda on the NES, it's actually a really decent game. If you can acknowledge the fact that Legend of Zelda is not built on story; it's built on secrets.
Secrets and exploration.
Yeah, like
you really kind of drew your own story as you were going.
Exactly. I mean, there's not much to the story, and the graphics are meh, but it's the fact that you have an open world here, and like there's so much to explore, and there's so many little things to find. If you played Ocarina of Time back in the day, like before there was really the internet, like you come up to your friends, you're like, man, I just can't get past the water temple, and they're like, oh yeah, did you find the key here? And you're like, there's a key there, and then like you go back and you're like, son of a bitch. They're like, yeah, I got like 35 Scolytolias. You're like, dude, how'd you do that? And it's like, it's boss.
Or like the one that I really liked, whereas I got stuck in the water temple, and it's behind the chest where you get the long shot. That there's that one block that you're supposed to play the Song of Time on, for Zelda's Lullaby to like let you advance, and I had missed it, so I was going around the entire effing dungeon. Trying to like, what the F did I miss? And I'm like, dude, it was right there like the whole effing time. Like, I didn't have that much of a problem with the water temple. It was just that one big oversight that was my fault.
I was missing one key, and it was like when you first changed the water level to no water level to the second water level, and then you have to go down underneath that little block right there and get that key. Yeah. I missed that key for like a long time.
Oh no! That would... Holy crap, that sucks!
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, not every game is not everyone. Not everybody's gonna enjoy Zelda. Not everybody's gonna enjoy the Wildlands with you or whatever games that people like to play.
Fuck!
Pokemon's a pretty good game.
Dude! Pokemon or get the fuck out.
Yeah, Pokemon though...
When I was your age, I was raising Pikachus, not children.
That's fucking great.
Thank you.
Tweet that. Twilight Princess isn't too bad.
I love Twilight Princess.
This is like my favorite Guess Zelda games order. It's Ocarina of Time, Majora's
Which it is for
Mask.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, the Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I think the NES version is up there too because I only get to speed play it, but still was pretty hellable, enjoyable.
The only thing that I have trouble with on the NES version, and it's just a sign of when it was made, that Link can only move in 4 directions, and I'm so used to being able to move at a diagonal.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with that. And the fact that it's like built on like 8-bit code, so like the maximum amount of rupees you could have back in 1987 was 255.
Viscous, I would have to agree with you. Haunter is an awesome Pokemon.
Haunter.
Haunter.
I think I just spit on my mic.
It's okay. It's got a screen on it.
Yeah, it's like, did you want a windscreen? I'm like, absolutely. Pop filter? What do I need that for?
Yeah, no one needs that shit. Well, I didn't ever get to really hear the specs of your mic. Is that a dynamic mic?
This?
Yeah.
It is a digital XLR condenser.
Okay, condenser mic.
Yep.
Wow, that's actually better than dynamic mic, so you get better quality.
Mm-hmm. When I actually get it plugged into like an actual like mixing board, which I found one on Amazon for not a ton of money, but you know, it's like maybe like a birthday present or Christmas present or something like that. Hopefully it'll, you know, I won't be relying so much on the sound card on my computer to boost the quality. I'll like actually get like more oomph going on it. Because I got this microphone on recommendation from the chief audio engineer of the Mike O'Mara Show podcast, because I actually know the guy's wife, who, because it's a small fucking world, that the dude's wife works at this, who is the assistant manager at the store where Annie works. And
the worst Pokemon is Bidoof.
Bidoof. That must be a gold and silver. I only played the first 3.
You mean blue,
oh, god damn it.
Yellow, red, blue, and yellow?
Red, blue, yellow, yeah.
Bidoof, I think, is a 3rd generation.
So that would be like Ruby and Sapphire?
Actually, it might be. I think it's actually Platinum and Pearl and Silver. It's pretty legit. I'm a Dragon Water Ghost Trainer. Bidoof is Gen 4. Yeah, looks like a fucking chipmunk rat thing that has like really big balls on its face. And then
it's got the biggest balls of them all.
And then its evolved form looks like a fucking crazed out fucking beaver.
Beaver.
Yeah.
Save a tree, eat a beaver.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought Delibird was the lowest. Bidoof is pretty fucking bad. For one, it's just stupid. You get it just.
286! That was like the speed of the first computer I ever had, because it was like a 286 8-bit CPU. Play Monkey Island on that shiz. Monkey Island's so good.
I went to scratch my nose and stuck my finger in my nose.
Yeah, you're drunk.
No. Yeah, Bia Barrel is an HM whore, but god damn it looks so retarded. Poor HM slaves. Metapod and Kakuna aren't that bad. If you evolve them from the original forms, you catch them like that, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's not worth your time at all. You gotta be like, what? And then like... See, here's the thing, is it... And this is something that I've always struggled with, and I'm pretty sure the answer is pretty obvious. Should you evolve your Pokemon right away, or should you just let them, or like cancel their evolution until level 100? If they're a single evolution Pokemon.
Depends on
because do their stats scale accordingly if they were just?
Yes.
Okay, so if you go ahead and keep them in their default evolution until they hit level 100, they would have the proportionate stats if they had been evolved at the first chance that they had.
I don't think so.
Oh, see, then
if you don't evolve them, they learn moves quicker.
Yeah, but at the expense of not having them be
better
as strong.
Stats. Yeah, their stats are dwarfed.
So it's kind of like one of those things, like, if you wanted, like, a badass Raichu, your best bet is to, like, catch a Pikachu at the lowest level you possibly can and then evolve it immediately.
Yeah, and then it goes through, I don't know if you caught it in Death Battle, but EV training. Like when you...
I remember hearing about it.
Yeah. It's something that kind of really turned me off about Pokemon because people would do it. It's called EV training in, like, I don't know what version they implemented. It's called the Pokerus, and your Pokemon can catch the Pokerus, which boosts their EV training for so and so many battles. But depending on what Pokemon you kill the most, they get specific speed or specific stat boosts. Like they said, Pikachu killed a shit ton of Sparrow in the first couple episodes, therefore he had a ridiculous speed boost. It's not enough to really, like, matter a lot, but...
Speaking of Death Battle, that was like the most uneven matchup of all time.
Was it really?
Yes.
Well, it seemed pretty reasonable if you think about all the OP superpowers that Pikachu has besides stuff. What are you looking at?
Blaziken?
Animals?
I have no idea what that is. It's beyond my time, clearly.
Blaziken is a Generation 2 Pokemon fire starter, and it's a fire
starter with Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, it's a firefighting bird.
Firefighting? God damn it. I hit the ceiling!
Generation 3? Thought it was Generation 2. Oh, it's Generation 3. No?
Gen 3, motherfucker!
That was Gen 2. Rectified Charizard's my favorite. Flame Shield's up. Oh yeah, Cyndaquil is Gen 2. You're right. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember. It's Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, which I love Totodile. And then there is Turtwig, Mudkip, and Torchic. And then some other shitty starters for stuff. I love Dratini. I got a Dratini in Soul Silver. And taught it Ice Beam, and I fucking pwned everybody. I was
Ice
like, yeah.
Beam! Ice Beam itself is just a really good move to have in general. I actually taught my Mewtwo that, and he was like the Spartan of my team. He was a one-man wrecking crew. He had Psychic Barrier, Ice Beam, and something else.
I think ice moves are some of the most underrated moves in Pokemon history. I mean, ice Pokemon
ground
are
versus on rock, works on air, works on grass.
Yeah.
And then does...
It's on ground.
Oh yeah, and ground, yeah. I mean, it just wrecks house. I found my copy of Yellow and I threw it in the Super Game Boy to see if it still worked, because I really do believe I caught the world's fastest Mewtwo. And I took it to Cerulean City and got it all hopped up on drugs. And I was like, you will wreck house. I remember in Pokemon Blue, we all thought, like, Hyper Beam was, like, the shit, and then we realized it's shit. Unless if you're playing, like, a normal type. Because your special is what really determines your special ability, not your attack. Herp-a-derp.
Moving places. Good night. Love you. I wallowed your bed for you. So I wallowed the bed for you. Should be nice and comfy. No. No. Yes. Hold on, I'm in the process of moving.
No!
Right?
Oh, god damn it.
I'm nervous.
It looks like it's gonna be there long enough.
Whoop. Whoop.
Whoopsie daisy.
Shelby, can you get a shiny Dratini given? You can get a shiny Dratini given to you in white too. Really? That's pretty crazy.
Whoops. Dead air.
Everybody's just putting generations of Pokemon in chat. I just can't remember right now because there's so many things.
You are so drunk. You can't
I
remember
am
your
not.
Pokemans.
There's just so many starters that I have to name them in order.
Hmm. Now I'm just getting to the point where I'm sliding backwards. Go ahead.
I played Pokemon like it was a Pokemon Yellow, like it was crack.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I actually was more into that than I was when Blue came out, just because you got to fight Jesse and James from Team Rocket, and you had Pikachu following you around everywhere, which was just awesome. And I took no greater there was no greater satisfaction than actually using Thunderbolt on Gary's Eevee. I mean, on Gary's Jolteon, and it's like, yeah, I know it's not very effective, and I don't give a fuck.
I'd use Thunder on Agatha's Gengars and fuck them up.
It can't move. You're slowed down.
Giggle.
Tee. Are you for cereal? Really? Oh, why did I do that? Oh, so the guys at XSplit and Elgato are working together for compatibility. It actually may end up being an update within the Elgato capturing software itself. So that would be pretty awesome. Because they know that whatever the voodoo magic they've worked on of getting it to stream at the quality that it does, they're like, yeah, this thing's become kind of desirable beyond the actual market that we wanted to sell it to, so we're gonna go and help you guys. Thank you.
Good guy developers.
Yeah, good guy developer helps you with the software. It gives you the software update that you need. Oh man. Oh. Okay, so the trick is that the second block spawns, jump to the first block as soon as it appears. There's enough time to make it to the second one, because if you try to jump it in sequence, it's not going to work.
Yes, Domino, I am getting black and white too. I did not get black and white 1, and I've gotten over my gestation period between Pokemon. This is how this happens. I play this Pokemon game until I'm like, woo, beat the Elite Four, now I'm gonna catch all the Pokemon. This is always a decision I decide that I always want to catch all the Pokemon, especially since they're easier to catch now. So then, about the time where I start grinding at the Elite Four, I just get tired of the game and stop playing.
Yeah, grinding.
Grinding, woo! The last time I was playing Soul Silver and trying to grind my Metang to be a Metacross, and I was like, no, I'm done.
I pressed up and I floated for a half a second, and that half a second was too long! Uh-oh,
I have
getting close
all the
to
generations on my thing. I have all the generations of Pokemon, the starters on my Soul Silver. I have most of them except for the new ones. Have you ever had Mochi, Tom?
Mochi?
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't even know what it is.
What?
Enlighten me.
Okay, Mochi. What Mochi is on most days, it's basically like sticky rice pounded into like a dough almost.
Okay.
And then they wrap something in it. Like most of the time it's like red bean paste or some other stuff, but kind of like is mochi with ice cream in it.
Oh, okay. Actually, at a Japanese steakhouse, I did have some of that.
I didn't.
It was
I
some
didn't
of the
get...
best yellowtail sushi I've ever had in my life.
Ooh, don't talk about sushi.
Sorry.
It's good.
Spicy
Basically,
tuna.
I didn't get black and white because I was busy and just I don't know. I didn't get it because I was tired of Pokemon when it came out. I was just like, really, black and white. I didn't have time to really want to get into a Pokemon game.
Because you see, Shelby, it's not about spaces or places. It's where. Oh, I fucked it up. Never mind. Damn it. I was gonna try to do Michael Jackson black or white, but. See, it's not about faces. Places where your blood comes from is where your space is. I've seen the bright get duller, but I'm not gonna live my life being a color. Because it don't matter if you get black or white. Ah!
Don't matter if you're black or white. Titty sprinkles.
As soon as you said that, I died. So titty sprinkles is an instant kill when Shelby says it.
Yep. Especially when I say it like this. Titty sprinkles.
My jimmies have been rustled.
Silent Hill Shattered Jimmies. Aww.
What?
Hold on. I'll read it to you. It's in the chit chat. In the chit chat. Real quick. They're talking about Pokemon.
Pokemans. Let me
I'm gonna
show
put
you
this
them.
out there. Dream Job Distance sucks. Okay. Anyways, picture of it looks like a Great Dane, like he's biting his arm, like his his like first knuckle on his foot. And it goes, "Dog, this reminds me of my old cow dog. When he would play, he latched his jaws into my arm, but instead of seeing his teeth in my flesh, he'd start lapping his tongue around gently and gnawing on my arm because he knew the actual biting was bad. He's such a gentle big dog, and he made us hug him whenever we would go and leave the backyard from blocking us in the gate. He refused to let us way out until we got down and hugged him. That reminds me of my dog. Oh my gosh.
So.
Because my dog, when he would play with us, he would grab onto our arm because he was a big Great Dane, and he would grab onto our arm and go, ow, 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 and he'd like let go like a little bit, and like he would still have our arm in his mouth, and he's like, really? Is that hurting you? Are you serious?
My mom rescued a mutt from Africa. Her name was Winnie. And she was a Bengal boxer, and that's the most that we could tell, because she was so much mud, it was crazy. And she had this thing when she first came over. She stopped doing it after about a year. I think it was like a nervous response. That she would just go ahead and do that same thing. She would like put her mouth around your arm but not bite down. And there was this, and she was terrified of rain and lightning. I mean, absolutely. So, like, she would stay with me in my room for the first couple of years, because this is the first and only dog that I've ever seen that's able to go up and down stairs without a problem. Considering how much of a crazy mutt that she was. So, I wake up, and she has my left arm completely in her mouth, like, wrapped around, and she has this look on her face like, what? What'd I do? Okay, I gotta do the slow trick there because I'm screwing up the jump when I hit it.
Okay, Kanan, good night.
Good night, Kanan. You're the mother to us all.
You're the mother to my mother flipper.
Man, this music's hopping. I want a club remix of this.
Watch a clip of the week real quick.
Okay. Clip of the week. Such a special thing, especially when we got to see it live during the Kickstarter. Oh yeah, there you go.
Of course, Craig is wearing that stupid ass beret.
Haha, save point.
gonna tell you, Ben looks fucking snazzy in that goddamn jacket. I just want to steal that N7 jacket, and it's not even funny.
What jacket?
N7 jacket?
Oh, from Mass Effect.
Yeah, have you not seen Mass Effect Wednesdays?
I've been at class on Wednesday.
Okay, he got a replica N7 jacket for $15.
What?
Or not 15, 50.
Oh,
$50.
Still. What?
Yeah, exactly. And it drives me crazy because it sits on the back of his chair every day. I'm just like, that jacket.
That jacket.
It's beautiful.
Because Ben's look has always been a sports shirt over a t-shirt for as long as I can remember. Even when Unaware Steve first interviewed him forever ago, he was like that. So the fact that he's actually got a jacket now is pretty boss. I'm actually looking forward to watching all of Zelda. I mean, look at that. That's how much of a profound impact that show had. Matt, Zelda Wednesday. Ted Williams. I came up with Ted Williams. Yeah, me. That was all me. Hey Ben, I actually favorited the tweet. It's Ben.
Apparently, at the waterfall room, you need a rush. Don't stay in the middle.
Need a rush.
Yeah.
Hey, that worked.
Tom, at the waterfall room, stay in the middle a little, then go right. What? Oh no!
No! No! No!
God.
I let go of pressing up for a tenth of a second, and that screwed the pooch!
You were so close.
I was. That's what she said. Yeah. Suck a dick. Oh no!
Oh wait.
Damn it, Sivak! Not cool!
What?
You'll see it in
Oh
a second.
no! Oh no! Oh wait.
I made it, but goddamn! God damn it, man!
That's crazy.
That is crazy!
What about this room, Tom?
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, god damn it!
Sivak, why? Oh god.
See, I know what needs to be done.
Goodness, that's crazy. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my blocks. Sivak's a dick, maybe.
So here's this fortress, and this is crazy. It's full of peril, so cop out maybe?
So slow-mo, maybe?
So slow-mo maybe. I need an edge, so slow-mo maybe. No, jump, wait. Oh, 7 minutes. Oh, god damn it, I screwed up. I guess the clip of the week is pretty good.
Ryan shaved.
Oh no!
You'll see.
I remember when he shaved for losing the Iron Man of Screw Attack fighting games thing from last year. Said he'd been growing that beard out since high school.
Good God.
And he lost. Shit. Don't hesitate. Just keep going. It's like
Hi,
Metal Gear
Kaneko
Solid.
Bond. He's in the kitchen with his iPad app.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll have the Twitch app for the Microsoft Surface out day and date, so we can all get that going. This Surface looks so fucking cool. The fact that it has a stand built into it just makes me smile. And the keyboard and all that fun stuff. Okay. I waited too long.
Yep.
Oh, sweet, that worked. Yeah.
Okay, now I can't even hear clip.
Shit.
It's not even playing music. What the fuck?
Wait, whoa, what?
I was kind of it was things. Epic Game Music, hi!
Hey!
I kept quote unquote scratching the track on the clip of the week and it stopped playing the audio.
James Ronald is in the house.
Ronald. Actually, I can't hear any music from it. What the hell? I can't hear anything.
Oh goddamn, Tom!
Oh, you're kidding me.
I know, right?
Like I can't hear any audio from clip of the week, like at all. God, what the fuck? It's not even right.
This isn't even right! Shit. Oh wait, we started a quarter after. I don't have that. Well, we'll see what happens. If there's a boss or a checkpoint on the other side of that thing, then we'll wrap it up. But until then...
And butt.
Love butts. Especially the lady butts.
Well, you love ladies' butt? Pedophile!
Whoa, hey, hey, hey!
No spoilers, I only got through half of the clip of the week, and then won't play.
You know what? Let's do the popular thing. Blame Springboard.
Goddamn it, Springboard! Why are you a piece of shit?
It was fine when you were caching MP4s, and now everything has to be FLVs, you fuckers.
That reminds me, I need to watch something on YouTube, and I'll tell you about it later, and you'll laugh.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it, though. It's like...
Does it involve kitties?
I think it's called hysterical reading.
Does it involve ponies?
No. Okay, if any of you...
Does it involve video games?
If any of you are gonna watch this, I'm gonna warn you, do not watch it unless you are of 16 and above.
Why?
It is safe. It's safe for work, but it's dirty.
It's safe for work, but it's dirty.
Yeah, it's for all adults here. It's called hysterical literature, and basically what they do is they get porn stars to sit down at a desk, and then they take a adult toy, put it between their legs, and let them read literature and see how long they can last.
Oh, if it's a female adult star and they put her on a Sybian, she's not gonna last 2 minutes.
On what?
Sybian.
Oh.
Go ahead and look it up.
They're all females.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm gonna say. So, if they put them on a Sybian, she's not gonna last 2 minutes. Look one up. I'm pretty sure you would want one.
How do you spell it?
Sybian.
I see Sybian saddle.
Yep, that's it.
Whoa! What?
First heard about it on the Howard Stern show. Somebody got one for him.
Developed by a dance instructor,
yep.
Dave Lampert, in the 1980s.
Yep. Oh, god damn it.
It looks scary.
It doesn't look scary when they're using it.
Octomom rides the Sybian? Oh god, no, please.
Why, in the name of all things good, did I just die right there at the worst possible time? Is Nadia Suleman doing anything? How is she even relevant anymore? That's what I want to know. Shit. He is counting my deaths, James, because Shiro was counting them for me, and he is MIA right now. We think it's because he's in the middle of a move.
We're not entirely sure.
Oh, the frogs don't die in one hit? Shit. Well, that's slightly inconvenient.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone can go fuck you, Springboard. Watch the clip of the week, and I want to watch again. Why do you have to buffer again?
Yeah, the fact that this version of Springboard doesn't buffer the video, unless if you're playing it, it only does it at about 2 seconds ahead, not really helping.
Domino, I don't need a Sibian. I have a real one.
Oh shit!
I don't even have to plug it in. I just need to feed it.
Coin operated boy.
Mm-hmm. It's being shipped from Africa right now.
Yep, saving us from monkeys and cobras and...
No, it's being shipped from Africa.
Right, after... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going in the wrong direction of the joke, sorry.
Domino goes, you can't stick your own dick inside yourself, though. I can. I can only do it for about 5 seconds before it comes out.
So to speak. Jizz.
Oh, boomers.
Oh, for God's sakes. Almost done, Shelby.
Damn it. I want to drink some water, but I want it to be cold, and it's not going to be.
You want super cold water that freezes in your hand.
I do. I want super chilled water.
Shelby performed alchemy at her house yesterday.
I did. Tom was on the line, but he didn't get to see it.
Yeah, the camera feed cut out right in the middle of her accepting her Nobel Prize.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
I want to see them do that on Mythbusters. That'd be freaking awesome.
I wish they would. It's really fascinating. It's just kind of hard to pull off unless you know the timing.
Do they have an archive of every myth they've ever done, so that way they don't get, like, duplicate questions? Shit.
I think they would have to.
Because I don't want to, like, send a myth to be busted if they've already done it. Like, that's like voting.
I don't know if the archive can be accessed by people, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. Just a regular archive.
Because that way I can just go to see if it has, and if it has, then I can go ahead and just look it up online.
I've never seen it, so...
Have you seen the one with the exploding, water? The exploding, ice
water
blocks?
Heater? No.
Okay, they take some thermite, and they put it in the center of this big old block of ice, and then it just explodes. And they have no idea why it happens because the thermite shouldn't make ice explode. And what they think happens is that the thermite gets aerosolized when it's burning in the ice, and it just causes everything just to...
People, it's not that it's a big deal, PC user, it's just a lot of people have never seen, nor do they believe in super chilled water, because...
I'd never heard of it until she explained it to me yesterday.
They don't teach it, they don't really teach it when they teach, freezing, because you're gonna confuse poor kids. You're like, well, water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, unless it's really, really still. And then it can get below freezing, and then people are just gonna get confused, like, why?
It's kind of like the same principle that we know water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, but if there's no impurities in the water, it will not boil until you add an impurity to it. And that was something I remembered seeing very early on in Mythbusters, where they just, put a cup of water in the microwave to boil, that was distilled, so there were no impurities in it, and it exploded when they added a sugar cube to it. Because an impurity was added.
Did you know that the distilled water is actually a very poor conductor? Water is not a good conductor.
It is not. It's the impurities in the water that makes it a good conductor.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So technically, well, I guess Pokemon's still pretty accurate with the
water type.
Yeah, but the water comes from their bodies, which are probably full of electrolytes.
Exactly.
But any steam-based Pokemon? No way.
Oh god, that could have been disastrous.
The
consequences could be disastrous! I know, that's just a risk you'll have to take! No! I refuse to accept the responsibility! Back to the Future's fucking awesome.
People always argue with me because, I don't know what, I think it was blue version, Gyarados is not a water type in blue version, it's a flying type.
Oh.
And like most people are like, no, I think he's a flying water type or something like that in blue version. He's a flying type. He's not a dragon type. It's fucking crazy.
That is so, God damn it! I know there's a save room on the other side of that screen. That is my destiny.
It's your destiny.
This is my destiny. James, serenade us with a ukulele. Right meow.
I want a tiny guitar.
Tiny guitar. Dance monkey dance.
Ukulele-sized guitar.
A ukulele-sized electric guitar.
I've seen one.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I think it was actually at the latest BroNicon thing.
Nice.
Photos that we posted.
Oh, God damn it. What's George Harrison, whenever he would travel, he would always bring 2 ukuleles with him. So when he would go... Yeah, well, this is funny because he got, like, into playing the ukulele and the sitar, like, in the later years in the Beatles. So whenever he would go traveling, he'd always bring 2 ukuleles with him. So when he would go to, like, Paul or John's house, like, I want to play my ukulele here. Play with me. Because he never wanted to play the ukulele alone. I'm like, that's pretty cool. George was... That really broke me up. I'm like, you know, John died before my time. But when George died in, like, 2001? That really hurt.
Hi, Big Jonathan.
Oh, he's a cat! So glad to have a kitty here.
Oh my God, it's Mr. Cat!
Yeah. Are you wearing your tie, sir? It's a pretty awesome tie.
It's a little late for ties. Should be in his PJs.
The kitty's pajamas. I see what you did there!
Yep.
That's something Surprise would do.
Hello, I am Surprise.
Yeah, are you gonna have a dolphin-themed party at the bottom of the pool?
Fuck yes.
Yo, dog, I'm gonna go check out topside, keep the crib real, brosif.
Tom, they don't like to be called dolphins, they're porpoises.
They're porpoises with a purpose, Shelby.
Yeah. I've been burdened with this great porpoise.
Man, I can't imagine playing this with a stock NES controller. I would have such a case of NES thumb right now because of having to press up.
John says, is the video looping or is Tom just sucking?
Yes, it's been on a loop. Oh gosh, 7 minutes. Oh.
Big John says it was a cool tie.
Such a cool tie.
Such a cool tie.
I need to get Silky a tie like that. Because I swear to God, Silky looks just like Business Cat.
So why is his name Silky?
He has the silkiest coat out of all of them. Like, you can see him in the dark because whatever available light is there reflects off of him.
Sheen.
Yeah, he's got such a sheen on his coat. Kat thought it was because I was like, she'd been watching all of my seasons of Chappelle Show, so she thought I was naming him after Silky Johnson, which was one of the characters that Dave Chappelle played on the from the Player Haters Ball. And it's like, nope, he just has really silky fur. I was like, well, this is true.
Must go get a drink of water.
I need water!
Water! Nostalgia trip for someone who's never yet.
Huh?
Oh, it's on a loop. Tom just really likes to reenact it.
Over and over and over and over. God damn it, Beavis.
We haven't milked the footage yet. Why? Oh my goodness! What are you doing in here? My cat is like the same color as our kitchen rug. So he'll lay on it. Like, he's different colors. He's black and brown, of course, but his brown color is the same as the kitchen rug, and he just lays on it like a fucker.
Like a fucker.
Mm-hmm. It's like a sir, but cat-wise.
Mm.
You're so fat. Daddy. You only love on me when you want something. Yeah. I know, I'm on to you. Can lay there, I just wanted to bother you. He's got white on his nose, his chest, and his paws and his belly.
You
The rest
are.
of the rest of him is brown and black. He's a long hair.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, all of, like, you know, except for gentlemen, which we've talked about before, they're all black except they have a star in their bellies. You have a star in your belly. Star in your belly. Star in your belly.
Don't call them fat because they're self-conscious.
Self-conscious kitty cats.
I wish I had a cat that loves me. Trust me, I want to take all the Khaleesi cats home. It makes me so sad. Do you know what Khaleesi is?
No.
Khaleesi is a virus that runs in cats. It's an it starts as like an upper respiratory infection, and they get a really high fever. They can die from it. But cats that get Khaleesi will have it for the rest of their lives. They won't constantly be sick, but they'll be prone to upper respiratory issues.
Mm-hmm.
And like they'll have that forever, like until the day they die. And there are probably about 20-25 cats, kittens and stuff like that got Khaleesi in the clinic at some point. Like they had a big rampant thing of Khaleesi. And they all stay together in this room. They call it Big Cat Room or Khaleesi Heaven. A lot of them are black cats.
Yeah, they black cats have a hard time in shelters and stuff, which is why there was a point where I may have had to give up the cats when I moved out, and I knew exactly what was going to happen to them if I did, and I would never be able to live with myself. Yeah. They are, for all intents and purposes, my children. And
the cats
I am all that they've ever known.
The cats in there are like all black, and I'm telling you, they're super affectionate. It's not even right. You'll come in, they'll climb on your legs. They're awkward teen kitties now.
Oh, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, they're not kittens anymore, and like I can tell
they're longer than they are tall.
Yeah, there's a girl when she put her front paws on my chest and she was making biscuits on me.
I call that mashed potatoes.
I too. My mom called it dancing.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's when the cat goes like this.
Yeah. Anyway, but she was just like on my chest, like she would go up to my collarbone and then go to my left collarbone, and I was like, "Stop it! You're tickling me!" And she was just so sweet to me.
God.
I love awkward teen kitties.
When Noisy was first learning how to jump, he would jump so high straight up, and then he would only go forward like a couple of inches, and he'd land on the ground and he'd be all confused. He's like, "What happened?"
What do, Dad? What do?
Pretty much. Like, and he was the classic example of wanting to learn to run before he could walk. Like falling literally ass over tea kettle. It's like, what the hell's going on? And then he lick his tail.
Some cats dance / make mashed potatoes / make biscuits very gently. Some just go full claws.
There was a gray tabby that we rescued in Delaware named Shadow, and he would go full-on claws. He would also like to climb on people with his claws. You know, it's like if he saw you bent over to pick something up, he'd jump on you. He didn't care. It's like, he was like Honey Badger. He didn't care. It's like he sees something he wants to see, I'm gonna go up there. And there'd be times where you just, see, somebody just doing something else and you just hear, "Ah, Shadow!" He became an outdoor cat by his own foot after getting yelled at a bunch.
Derek says, "I hate cats for one reason only. They'll just be all like, I'm gonna lay right down right here," and lays on your hands while you're typing.
Yep. Gentleman has definitely done that. Silky has definitely done that. Cortana.
My cat doesn't really give a fuck about us, so he never does that. He generally does not give two fucks. He does not come up to you. He does not lay next to you. He only bothers you if you want something.
Yeah. Like, guy cats are like, sometimes can be like bros, And then like girl cats will teach you how to have a girlfriend because
Yep.
they'll only come to you when they want attention, and then they want something, and you know it's like and just like girls, they prefer to be caressed, not grabbed, and so forth and so on.
There's this one cat at the clinic, and I feel like a boss because I helped him out, and his name is Tyson, and he's a black cat, and his mom's a tortie.
Oh.
And she's kind of long haired, but he's a short haired black cat with like black. He's white toes. He doesn't have socks. He has toes.
Oh.
And I think it's just his back toes too. And his name is Tyson, and he was in this big cage with his mama, and she's always sitting in the middle, like looking like pissed as shit. And he was always in the corner, like, and like I realized that she's beating up on him, so he couldn't move.
How old is he?
He's young.
Oh, she's probably rejected him. Here's how you get them to fix that. You go ahead and you put like butter on his head, and then when she'll be like, oh, dairy, so she'll go to like lick it up, and then she'll be like, well, shit, now I have to take care of you again. Because that was something that Kat told me, because she was the first person I called, because she's was going for veterinary science. It's like, Cortana just had kittens, what do I do? It's like, okay, this, and this, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then she gives me a call back saying, oh yeah, by the way, if she seems to like reject any of the kittens, make sure you do this to make sure like she re-accepts it back into the litter. I'm like, why? It's like, well, it's, you know, it's just one of those things like, well, Jesus, now I have to. It's like, you mean there's an honor code amongst mother cats? I'm like, kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, because I don't think they'll get adopted together, so I don't think it's gonna be a big deal.
Generally not a good thing to do that, because once they get of age, and I mean like 7 months, the mother tends to not want to be around her offspring anymore.
Yeah, well, he's not young kitten, he's probably awkward teen kitty too.
Okay.
But I don't know how old they are, because I guess when they came in, she, you know, had them or whatever, and she's just generally bitchy. I don't like her. So I put him in a different cage, and like he was kind of skittish. He was kind of skittish to the point where he wouldn't look at you or touch you unless you touched him, and like as soon as you got like probably about a couple inches from his face, he would like love on you and become the sweetest damn cat. And then now because he's been in a cage by himself and stuff like that, he is so lovable. He's just like, you'll open the cage and he's like, hey, I want to come out and hang out with you, and I'm like, oh, you're my baby.
I think that must be because he's not in a place where he has to be on the defensive all the time.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing. As soon as like they got to be like, it was actually shortly after the they got their spay and neuter, so that would have been about 7 months. That Cortana was like, get the fuck away from me. Which was, you know, like she started like she has to roost over her children by having the absolute highest position in any room, being the alpha matron. Okay, if I don't get it in these next 5 tries, I'm calling it for the night. Because right now,
the Earthworm Jim's kitty. Oh, is that a white tabby?
let's reach the big 400. Oh boy.
Oh, that kitty.
Dat cat.
I like short hairs because they typically have better temperaments than long-haired cats.
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim, your cat's pretty cute. Earthworm Jim.
He's such a groovy guy.
I want to put that on loop right there. He just got the part where Drake gets called in to the thing.
Oh, I'm surprised Revulsive hasn't made a GIF out of that yet.
God, I want it to be a GIF so bad.
Does anybody know if you can animate a PNG file?
To do what?
Well, I mean, like a GIF, because that's the whole reason why the PNG existed, was because there was a copyright dispute over it. And the PNG file was created as a result. I learned that in Photoshop class.
I don't know the answer to that.
Anybody in the chat know? No! Oh god! Oh, Tom! 400. Okay, 401 for good measure, because right now I'm not making any more progress.
Good old Agua.
I prefer Deer Park Agua. What Agua do you prefer?
My favorite Agua of all time is Smart Water.
I'm not familiar with Smart Water.
I don't know if it's a regional thing. I don't think it is, because they sell it at Walmart. But it's a big, tall bottle, and it's distilled water. So they claim. What the fuck? Get this down. I'll tell you to save state, but I don't.
This ain't no emulator. No shame.
No shame
Oh,
in my
for
game.
God's sakes.
Did you die?
No, there's another screen.
Mm.
Civac, you crafty bastard. Oh!
That's not a good sound.
And that's it.
Oh. That was painful. Don't forget to save your safe
Yeah,
password.
I'm getting the password right now on Yield iPhone. Boo woo woo. Okay. Oh look, there's an update for the Twitch app right now. I better
What's
update that so I can watch my archive. Hey. What's new? iPhone and iOS 6 support shared to Facebook. Oh wow. Well, to that point, if any of you are running iOS devices, make sure you get your Twitch app updated. That's oh wow, they fixed the problem with the chat on the iPad. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. Okay, so let's get that password.
Yeah, this clip of the week is still not
Did they pull it down?
No, it's just not working for me.
Okay. Well then,
When does Battle Kid 2 come out?
Battle Kid 2, I would imagine, will probably be out in the demo went out a while ago. I would assume probably by January or February.
I wonder if we're gonna find another glitch-breaking game, or game-breaking glitch.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny if Craig or somebody else found one. That would be pretty hysterical. So, Civac does know yet. He will most likely say by the end of 20... Oh, October? Okay, I thought he was shooting for early next year. Well then. Well, gang, I do appreciate you coming out and spending some time with us on your Friday night. Your Friday night. I thank you from...
exclusive Friday night.
Yes, I appreciate it sincerely from the bottom of my heart. So, as always, for those of you, please follow us on Twitter. There is a new name on there. Lady Marcaron has been added to the broadcasting network.
She's only 13 and she's amazing.
She has a huge talent pool.
She has a huge talent.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Not to be confused with Shelby's huge talent, but So please follow us on the Twitter machine. Please follow us and subscribe to us on the Screw Attack. John.
I don't know if she dates cats, man.
Yeah, she wants a cat. So. Hey, there we go. We got a yip. Yeah, mission accomplished. Please.
I have a mouthful of water, you sick bastard.
Please subscribe to us on the YouTubes.
I just recently put up a new YouTube, so.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I'm not into interracial
stuff.
Interspecies stuff.
Interspecies erotica. And please, as the just mentioned a moment ago, please download the Twitch app for your iPhone, iPad, Android device, and Windows phone, so that way you know the instant any of us go live. So, thank you for the time. Down below, if you're watching this on Twitch, there's a donate button. Please, if you have any coin to throw our way, much appreciated.
It's like tips and tricks for us.
Yes, we do the show for free, but XSplit itself is not free, and whatever you can throw our way to help keep the show going would be greatly appreciated. If you are watching this on Screw Attack, I will post the link to my PayPal in the archive, or you could just click the link that's in the chat to the Twitch page, and you can do it that way.
You see the big old donate button with the Yoshi and the Rocket Knight?
Yes, Sparkster, the Rocket Knight. Yes. I don't know if Shelby does bestiality.
What?
What if it's a centaur? It's kind of halfway.
Depends on which end you're servicing.
Giggity giggity goo. Well, that's the end game at least. Oh, well, shit.
My boyfriend is kind of a beast, so I guess yes.
Whoa.
Oh.
Snap.
Shelby, where is our Queen song? Where is our Queen song?
Drag Queen.
Drag Queen. Hermagerd Drag Queen.
Hermagerd Drag Queen. Now there was a thing about that. There was it was marching band in 2000. No, wait. Yeah, 2000. I was a junior. My brother was a sophomore, and we're in rehearsal indoors because it's raining like crazy, and of course, you know, the football team can't practice, and my brother's the athletic trainer. You know, makes when they break their leg, he goes and he sets the bone and all that fun stuff. So he's a musician as well, but he plays guitar, and you can't really have a guitar in marching band. So he's sitting in with us, and there's this guy from JMU that's going to go ahead and actually instruct us while the band director's working with the drum line in the main hall. We're slowing down really, really bad. So JT stops us, says time out, and he goes over to the chalkboard and writes drag in like 3-foot letters, and then puts a big X through it, said no drag, and my brother takes the chalk when JT isn't looking and puts QEEN under it. And we're all laughing because we're all thinking drag queen. And then JT turns around and says, "You're missing a U in there, buddy. You dropped your vowel on the floor." And then we're all just shouting, "Drag Keen! Drag Keen!" So, yeah, you had to be there, but that's pretty much where we're at. So, again, donate, like, tweet, follow, share, tell 2 friends, please. You got the links in the chat below, and the donate button, and the link below. We thank you for your time. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you possibly on Sunday, definitely on Monday.
Yeah.
So just follow us on the Twitter machine to make sure to know when the next thing's going on. So, good night, everybody. Say good night,
Get
Shelby.
on your bikes and ride.
Yeah, bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
Bicycle.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I told 2 friends, but they told me to get out of their shit.
That's one way to save water.
Oh, God.
Good night.